Okay, we can now begin the assembly of the overdrive. Just put this block of wood here underneath. That's level. First thing that goes in is this. It is pretty obvious. Right, if you try to put it this way, it won't work. It won't fit in the hole. See, it has to be that way. Now, it looks similar this side. It is the same on the all sides here, but it's actually made of two different pieces of steel, it seems. The inside is much harder steel. But anyways, there's this ring out here. It's got this funny shape. There's this ring here, and it's called a bulk ring, locking pawl. Bulk ring, whatever. But it actually it's actually kind of supposed to move around, not too much. It's supposed to be under pressure, but if yours is like loose, then you have a problem. Now you got to make sure. Just clean off this. Too much oil there. You got to make sure, and you got to put this thing here as well. Now before I put this in, like this here, I'll just show you guys what happens. This here, this ring here, it has to be around this thing here, like that. See, that's what's gonna happen. Okay, so it has to be in the same place, like that. Now before I'll let you guys that part, analyze this closely. Come on. You'll see that there's a slot here. There's this incline. Now there's only one way, once again, this can go. You know, if you put it like this, see, it won't match. That's wrong, so it's got to be like that, you see? So that fits in nicely. If you put it the other way around, it won't work, you see? So it's, no, like I said, it's pretty straightforward. It's not tricky at all. Now I'm just going to show you. This part that goes with the solenoid. Now the solenoid, let's wait for the bastard to zoom in. You see, it's rounded, but there's one side it's actually rectangular. Well, the reason for that is it'll fit in like that, but if you twist it, it comes out like that, you see? But if it's like that, then it won't come out, you see? So you gotta twist it like that for it to come out. See? And the same to put it back in. See? So that's it. Let's start reassembling this. There's only one place it can go. There's only one place this one can go. There it is. Then you have this big piece here. And once again, there's only one slot it can go down here. Jesus. See, there's a slot here right on top of this. That's the only place it can go. So once again, this is going to go here. I'm just going to put some oil on the edges and that slides it easier. Slides slides in a little more easily. And then of course you have that big snap ring. This guy in. Place for it to go. This here, guys, this part is stationary, see? That's why it's supposed to be like that. It's not supposed to move. Only the inside here is supposed to move like that. It'll lock, you see, it'll move maybe, I don't know, quarter turn less once this is locked. Then if this is in, let's see what's going to happen. Got something to pull it in, so my fingers don't fit. Once this is in, then it's completely locked, you see? It doesn't move at all. Pull it back out. See, now it moves. Back in. Doesn't move at all. Oh, sorry. See, won't move at all. Pull it out, moves, quarter turn or so. Right. We'll see the reason for that later. Okay, now let's put the snap ring. Pair of pliers to hold the tab. There's a tab here. See, that's why it's called snap ring. Lock one side in. Hold it. It's do require quite a bit of force. There you go. Just tap it with the hammer, see if it's nice. It's in there nicely. A little bit of oil around it. All this is going to be under oil, by the way. So now I might make a gasket. You know, another thing, depending on the thickness of oil, viscosity. You know, thinner oil, it's easier to leak. If you have really thick oil, you might not even need a gasket. For now, I'm not going to put a gasket. I'm just going to put the gasket later on. Nice thing that comes in is this, and it has a hole. See the name of this? It's called it's a rail of some sort. Manual control shift rail. Okay. Really have to worry about lubrication now. I don't want to put a lot of oil on it now because this is going to be painted. It's going to be painted once it's assembled. Now the rail faces outward. This does move completely, freely. This goes in here. And it goes right above this here. Right above here, you won't be able to see, but in this black space where my finger is, there's a hole, and that's where this goes. go like this. Like it's kind of twisted. It's not right. Doesn't get anything on the other side, okay? Just a hole on the other side. It's not square, that's for sure. Slide out and in a little more easily. Now that there's some oil in there. Let's put a little more. It's always good to lubricate parts. Okay, just so you can test them, you know. Yeah, I think that's good now. Right. Okay. Now the next part is this gear. Let's see what it's called. It's called the number 12. It's called the sun gear. And although it might look like one single piece, you can actually remove this rail here, if you will. There's a snap ring. Fucking snap ring right there. It would have been nice to remove it because I'd be able to clean up the middle of the gears here. I'm not able to clean it up because the wire brush or wheel won't go in there, right? Because this thing is blocking it. So now it does go in this way with the longer side facing out. Why? Because then you got this here. And once again, if you put the shorter side, then it won't work. And anyways, this thing, this distance here, it's going to go inside that. And that's just as long as this, what, 3/4 of an inch, something like that. What the fuck am I using? Inches? It's 1.5 centimeters. Like that. And you can see that this here has to go sort of simultaneously with this. Like this shift rail goes around this here. See? You have to put it together. It's all straightforward, you know. Purpose of all these things a bit. Okay, and these two, they go together, remember? No, once again, obviously this has to go there, see? It's just like a puzzle that you can't make a mistake, see? If you try to put it this way, you know, like you see, it won't work. Right? What's going to go there? So, it's just common sense, really. Just put a little dab of oil there. help with our assembly. Sort of wiggle so the gears there so that it goes in. See guys, this transmission is like new. It's used very little, although it was abused for the short time it was used. At least the reverse and first gear. But everything is just really, really tight. Just gonna move this out again. I want to see how far in it's supposed to go. Let's just test it up here. Sometimes I forget that you guys are watching. It's supposed to go in all the way. So there's not supposed to be any space at all. Let's just put them together like this. See how the whole thing is turning? But it's turning this large gear here. Now if the overdrive, if this gear, let's see if this just moves easier. If this part of the gear is inside, remember this is locked, then this won't turn. Or hang on, let's sense some bullshit here. Stubborn, I think. This doesn't go in anymore. feel right. Quick test. See if this rail here is touching this. Put it back in neutral. Okay. See? Oh wow. Okay, I know what that is for. You see, you notice that remember this is reverse. Just to back out a little. Remember this here is reverse and first. You're not supposed to use the overdrive in first or reverse. You're only supposed to use it in second and third. Now what this does here, you see, it's a mechanical connection so that you can only use the overdrive if it's actually you can use it in reverse in principle, but if it's in reverse, see, if it's in neutral or first gear, it doesn't move here. But once I put it in reverse, watch what happens to the rail. Oh, why is it not going in reverse? It's a little stuck. This here, there's no oil in it, that's why it's sort of stuck. A little bit, just a tiny bit. But anyways, you see, once it's in reverse, it mechanically moves it out. That's why you don't need some previous overdrives. They used to have a reverse switch, because this overdrive it only works in one direction. If you put it in reverse, the manual says that you ruin it. But in this case, they have a mechanical device so that it automatically goes out of reverse for you when you move the shift lever. So there it is in first gear, so you can't use it in first gear. I mean, I'm not sure you're supposed to. All the research I've done says that you're not supposed to use it in first gear. You'll ruin it. But I'm not sure of that, not certain. But anyways, you know, you can. Apparently you can engage the overdrive in first gear. But it's impossible to do it in reverse. You see? It just moves it out once it's in reverse. Disconnect this momentarily so that you can see what happens. So there it is, in neutral. Reverse moves it, you see. This hole here, it's attached to the let's see. It's actually connected to the shift, that shift round part on the shifter. You won't be able to see it though. Unless I get a lantern. But I mean, you can see where this goes, right? Next to that half, you know, that sort of circle thing on the shifter here. Now I want to see how far in this is supposed to go. It goes in all the way. I'll only move halfway like that, or if it's locked, I won't be able to push it with this, only pull it back. See if I find a way to pull it in. Pull it in. No, it doesn't move. No. Now it moves quite a bit more. Push it in. Hardly moves. Maybe